She stuffed in the freezer.
Four people. One in the bathroom, three in the hallway.
This is when welfare checks go horribly wrong. It was a chilly morning on November 6, 2024, when Las Vegas police received a call that would haunt them forever. A concerned neighbor reported they hadn't seen Monique Gilbertson, a 68-year-old woman, in over 2 weeks. The last contact with her was on October 22nd. For most people, 2 weeks of silence might seem normal, but for Monique, a creature of habit who walked her dogs daily, this was deeply concerning. Officers arrived at 5500 Tres Piedras Road around 11:40 a.m., expecting a routine welfare check. What they found instead would become one of the most disturbing murder cases in recent memory. When officers knocked on the door, they were greeted by Daniel Roosh, a 37-year-old man who seemed nervous and defensive. His story immediately raised red flags.
Yeah, there's a bird.
I locked it, dude.
What?
The bottom one.
That's a small hand.
Boyfriend's mother, boyfriend's mother, boyfriend's mother.
It's an old burrito. God damn.
Jesus!
I'm so sorry. I was like, I just got a shower. How are you? Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, we've been knocking.
Well, I rent this place.
What's your name?
My name's Jaslyn.
Where's Monique at?
Monique is I'm house sitting right now. She left town for a while.
Where is she? No, she didn't. Where is she?
No, she really did. I swear.
Okay, where is she?
I mean,
Her car's here.
I know her car's here. She has me house sitting. I have like.
The officers grew more suspicious. If Monique had left town, why was her car still there? And why couldn't Roosh provide a clear explanation of where she had gone?
She doesn't go anywhere without her dogs.
Yeah, I know. I've been saying that's what she had. She had she had an emergency. She had to go to her brother in the East Coast. So, you know what I mean? Like she's not here right now. What do you want me to do about it?
Okay. Do you have a phone number we can contact her on?
What should have been a simple welfare check quickly escalated into a tense standoff. Roush refused to step outside and allow officers to search the home, claiming he had legal rights and demanding to call his attorney.
Okay, I have paperwork right here. I'm not going to come outside right now, right? I have legal rights.
The front office of the mobile home park confirmed they had no record of Roosh living there. Monique always contacted them 3 times daily, but they hadn't heard from her since October 22nd. Her car sat outside with suspicious items, a man's hat and rope. Something was very wrong. After nearly 15 minutes of delays and excuses, Roosh finally allowed officers inside. What they found was disturbing. The house was filthy, filled with trash, and reeked of decay. The officers methodically searched each room, but found no sign of Monique.
This place is just gross, dude. Yeah, I'm concerned for where.
Are you able to? Definitely. Like, they shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's like now that it's clear.
The tension was palpable as officers moved through the house. Personal items suggested Monique lived there, but everything felt off, unused, abandoned.
Look like they were burning something in here. Yeah, well, I really wonder what happened to Monique.
Then, in the utility room, officers noticed something that made their blood run cold. A large chest freezer, partially hidden under a cloth. It was locked with a key.
What is this?
The freezer?
Yep.
Where's it locked at? It's right here. I think.
Yeah, it's got a key on it. Is it a Allen thing?
It's like an Allen key.
Dude,
If there's a body in here, dude.
I swear to God.
The freezer was running, humming ominously in the corner. Officers called for a locksmith, their hearts racing with dread. They could smell something terrible.
He's freaking out saying we can't open it. He's freaking out saying we can't open it.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
You go, yeah, you covered it back. I swear to God.
I can smell it already. I know the smell.
What's that?
I can tell that smell.
What's that?
I smell something bad.
Oh, mother.
When the locksmith finally opened the freezer, the officers' worst fears were confirmed.
There's a person in here. Go get him in handcuffs. God damn it. She's stuffed in the freezer.
Her body is stuffed inside of a chest freezer. Is there any obvious signs of trauma?
I'm never going on a call with you again.
I can't do that. I can't.
So I stopped her.
Inside the freezer, folded up like discarded trash, was Monique Gilbertson's frozen body. She had been dead for weeks, hidden away while Roosh and his wife, Gina Lopez, lived in her home, pretending nothing had happened. The investigation revealed a story of betrayal and greed. Monique had met Rausch at a store and, out of kindness, offered him a place to stay. But when she tried to evict him on October 22nd after he stole her medication, Rausch had other plans. Prosecutors revealed that Rausch had forced Monique to ingest a lethal dose of fentanyl, 400 nanograms, which was 200 times the lethal amount. His wife, Gina Lopez, allegedly supplied the drugs. After killing her, they stuffed her body in the freezer and continued living in her home for over 2 weeks. Daniel Rausch was arrested on November 7, 2024, facing 7 felony charges, including murder of a victim over 60, abuse of a vulnerable person, and drug charges. Both suspects are currently awaiting trial, scheduled for October 13, 2025. Monique Gilbertson's welfare check ended with a horrifying discovery in a locked freezer. But in Georgia, a similar call would lead deputies straight into a violent ambush inside a church. On December 13, 2022, at 4:52 p.m. on a cold December afternoon, Baldwin County deputies received what seemed like a routine burglary call. Someone had reported hearing glass shattering and loud noises coming from inside the Antioch Primitive Baptist Church on Old Monticello Road. The caller hadn't seen anyone enter or exit the building, which made the situation even more mysterious. What started as a simple property check would soon turn into one of the most violent confrontations Baldwin County had seen in over 25 years. The first deputy arrived alone to find the church sitting in rural isolation, with good daylight still remaining but minimal traffic around. What he discovered immediately raised red flags. Broken window glass scattered across the side lawn, burnt items near the entrance, and clear signs of vandalism.
Look at this shit. Somebody broke my damn church. I don't know if they still in there or not.
Well, where's that glass from?
I don't know. But, hey, Trace. Yeah, I'm talking with the sheriff right now. Look like they burnt something right here. I don't know what that is. They bust that one out right there. That picture frame. That had to be inside of the church.
Picture. Oh, right there.
Mm-hmm.
What about this TV?
That TV was inside of the church. I don't know.
The deputy noticed something even more disturbing. Furniture had been thrown out of the church windows, including a television and picture frames. Someone had clearly been inside, causing significant damage.
They done broke something right here on the front, this one shelf. Put a chair behind that door here.
The discovery of a chair propped against the door from the inside confirmed the deputy's worst fears. Whoever had broken in was likely still inside the church. Recognizing the high-risk nature of the situation, the deputy immediately called for backup. This wasn't just vandalism. This was an active scene with an unknown suspect potentially still inside a house of worship.
I'm not getting out, but I need to clear this church.
You need to clear the church to hold 33. Can you be around to it?
Local church members arrived on scene, shocked by what they saw. The church had stood for over 50 years without incident.
Church been here 50-something damn years.
Yeah, we ain't never never got no calls out here. Oh, y'all had church Sunday evening? No church
No
Sunday.
church at all. 'Cause me and my brother came out here Thursday. How they just put calls, they put our mama headstone out here. And the lady that look out for my church, she stayed right up the road. She a Smith, and she said she saw the chairs out here yesterday morning, and the light on Sunday evening.
The pieces were starting to come together. The church caretaker had seen lights on Sunday evening and chairs outside Monday morning, suggesting the break-in had occurred sometime over the weekend. When backup arrived, 2 deputies, Sergeant Ernesto Lopez and Deputy Greg C., formed an entry team. Their body cameras captured every tense moment as they prepared to clear the church systematically.
I'm gonna check this door and that door, make sure they're locked.
I'm here to y'all. If y'all want to wait for me that side, if you want to go ahead and get started out there, y'all think I have the bill clear by the time I get there.
You're close, we'll wait on you.
The deputies methodically approached the church, checking all possible exit points and coordinating their entry strategy. The tension was palpable as they prepared to enter the unknown.
Yeah, I told him we were gonna wait on him, but I don't know where he's coming from. Oh, I thought he was at the office with you. He was.
Moving carefully through the main hallway, the deputies began clearing each room. As they approached the sanctuary, the heart of the church, their body cameras captured sudden movement near the altar.
Right here. Yeah. Rest bucket sheet. Are you kidding me? Don't. Here, let me get a picture of it. Sternum.
Tina Murphy. Put lies on that.
There, in the sanctuary, was 48-year-old Fiesta Latina Murphy, a transient who had been released from the Baldwin County Jail just 4 days earlier. But she wasn't surrendering. She was gripping a large hammer, stolen from a nearby residence.
Did you say his last name Murph?
The situation exploded into violence without warning. Murphy charged at the deputies, swinging the hammer with deadly force.
Hit me in my head.
She hit you?
Yeah.
Get back to the radio. Call it in.
Sergeant Lopez took a direct hit from the hammer, the impact sending shockwaves through both officers. In that split second, what had been a property check became a fight for survival.
What do you got in your hand, dear? Let me see your hands.
Nothing.
You alright?
I thought she was an intruder.
Where you hit at?
Everywhere.
All in any unit close to their church, all monofilament units.
With Murphy attempting a second attack and nowhere to retreat in the narrow sanctuary, both deputies made the split-second decision to use deadly force.
She hit me the first time, and then I backed up. Now, you stay down.
What?
I couldn't see what was in her hand.
We're trying to help you.
What'd she have in her hands?
It was really hard. I don't know if she dropped it.
That hammer?
Murphy collapsed near the front pews, the hammer falling from her hands. Instantly, the deputies transitioned from defending themselves to trying to save her life.
Got one on the back leg. I just need a second.
Let me get some gloves. Let me get some gloves.
Yeah, right here, right here.
You got some?
Yeah, right here.
The officers immediately began first aid, applying pressure to Murphy's wounds and calling for emergency medical services. Their training kicked in as they worked to stabilize someone who had just tried to kill them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to roll you over, okay, so we can see where you hit at. Okay?
not able to talk.
Uh-huh.
Outside for a second.
As paramedics arrived and Murphy was transported to Atrium Health Navicent in critical condition, the full scope of the incident became clear.
The hammer. I didn't know it was a hammer at that time. I just saw something big and metal. And then when she hit me the first time, it stung. I thought it was a knife. And then when she came the second time, I saw it was a hammer, but she was right on top of it. As soon as you shot, I followed suit. Because I couldn't tell what was in the hand.
Sergeant Lopez described the terrifying moment when he realized what he was facing. Not just a desperate burglar, but someone wielding a deadly weapon with clear intent to harm. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation immediately took over the case, as is standard protocol for officer-involved shootings. Murphy faced charges of burglary, arson, aggravated assault on law enforcement officers, criminal trespass, and property damage.
She was put in the county jail in June. We need to find out. She just get out. No, she's locked up. We need to find out her name when she got out of Balls County Jail. Did she just get out and walk up here? Okay. Because she was booked. There's a booking sheet in here. This one. I just got hit in the hand with a hammer. That's all. You got hit in the hand? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sure. Well, I'm glad it's that. I told you got hit in the head.
The investigation revealed Murphy had been released from jail just days before the incident, highlighting the complex challenges of mental health and repeat offenses in the criminal justice system. Murphy survived her injuries but remained hospitalized under law enforcement supervision. Both deputies were placed on administrative leave pending the investigation's outcome. As of June 2025, no trial details have been made public, leaving the case's final resolution uncertain. While that deputy survived a hammer attack during a property check, the next case proves that the most haunting calls aren't always the ones where officers walk into danger. Sometimes evil calls them directly.
Got 4 people.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1 in the bathroom, 3 in the hallway.
On December 14th, 2024, at 3:30 a.m. on a cold December morning, Valencia County dispatchers received a call that would haunt them forever. On the other end of the line was 16-year-old Diego Leyva, calling to confess the unthinkable. He had just murdered his entire family.
Valencia County 911, where's your emergency?
Hi, miss. I just wanted to call you, tell you that I killed my parents.
I'm sorry?
Well, I wanted to call you and tell you that I killed my parents, my whole family. This is like something to control me.
Can you hear me?
2 units, 87.
If you can hear me, I just want to help you. Can you hear me?
Yes, miss.
Is this... You called 911 and said you killed your family. Is that true? Where are you at right now?
I'm in the kitchen.
Okay, how did you kill them?
With a pistol.
Where are they at?
They're laying in the ground dead.
They're laying in the ground?
Yeah.
Who did you kill?
I killed my whole parents.
Your parents and who else? I'm here with you. Just talk to me, okay?
My whole family.
Your mom and dad?
Yeah.
Who else?
My brothers.
How many brothers do you have?
2.
Okay. When did this happen?
It just happened.
How long ago? Like 5 minutes ago? 3 minutes ago?
Like 10 minutes ago.
The dispatcher remained calm, trying to extract crucial information from the teenager who claimed to have just committed a quadruple murder. Diego's responses were chilling in their matter-of-fact delivery, as if he were reporting a minor incident rather than the annihilation of his entire family.
What are you wearing?
Shorts and a t-shirt.
You said red shorts?
No, I'm saying I'm wearing gray shorts.
Gray shorts and a t-shirt? Okay. What made you do this?
I don't know, something bad spirit possessed me.
You said something what?
Something bad possessed me.
Has this happened to you before where you've wanted to kill somebody?
No. been possessive sometimes, and then I don't know, it just happened.
And you said they're outside laying in the ground?
No, they're laying in the ground inside the house.
They're inside the house?
Yeah, laying in the ground.
Okay. Okay, I'm sending deputies to talk to you, okay?
When deputies arrived at the residence on Camino Escondido, they found Diego outside the home, visibly intoxicated and covered in blood. The teenager surrendered without resistance, raising his hands as officers approached.
Come over here. Come over here. Step over here. Step over here. Come on, put your hands behind your back. Sure. I'll take your bird. Let me see. I got your bird. I got him. I got him. I got him.
Sure.
I got his bird. Put your hands behind your back.
Sure, stop moving. Okay, I got him.
Don't lose him. I got him on my hand. You lose him.
I got him, Chris.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the unit. Did you cut?
No.
Don't lose him, baby. Don't lose him, baby. You want it here?
Nothing on you?
No.
Okay.
Your name's Leonardo? Diego? Diego Leyva? Okay. How old are you, Diego?
16.
You're 16?
Yes.
Alright, my name's Chris.
Chris.
Double walk these. Double walk?
Yeah.
Sit in there for me, Diego. Cool, thank you. Hang out right here with him.
Diego appeared heavily intoxicated, mumbling incoherently and asking for his bird, possibly a pet or comfort item. Despite having just confessed to killing 4 people, the teenager seemed disoriented and emotionally detached from the gravity of his actions. With Diego safely in custody, deputies began the grim task of securing the residence and preparing to enter what they knew would be a horrific crime scene.
I got vehicles on the right. I got vehicles. I got 2 vehicles. Clear vehicle.
Sheriff's office, anybody inside make your presence known, do it now.
I got blood on the floor.
Sheriff's office, if you're hurt, make it known.
There's a room.
Make noise.
The officers called out, hoping against hope that someone inside might still be alive, but they were met with only silence. The house felt heavy with death as they prepared to enter and confirm what Diego had already told them. As deputies methodically cleared the house, room by room, they encountered a scene that would forever change them. The body camera footage captured every horrifying detail as they moved through the hallway.
Watch your step. Watch your step. That long hallway.
Hold right there. Hold right there. Hold it. Sterling, take this one from me.
Yep. There's a long hallway.
Hold it back here. Hold that. Holding doors.
Holding.
Someone stuck up on you.
Yep.
Go back to back. Alright. Hold down, please. Okay. Let's approach this hallway right here.
Okay. I'm gonna blood.
That's gonna be yours.
I'm gonna cut right. Here.
It's me, you, and Shania.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut right.
The tension was unbearable as officers approached the main hallway where Diego had told them the bodies would be found. What they discovered was beyond anything they had prepared themselves for.
Okay, got a hallway to your left with 4 doors. 3 are open.
Okay. I'm gonna hook right. Ready? Yeah. Oh, no. 3 people, 4 people.
I'm on you.
You want more?
I'm with you.
4. I got 4 people.
1, 2, 3.
1 in the bathroom, 3 in the hallway.
Hold what you got right here. Yeah, that's up. Turn this side real quick.
Me,
Yeah.
hold over here. Let me move this off. I'm gonna back up, okay? Okay,
What's the footy?
there. We're good.
Alright.
Hold it. I'm gonna go on these.
The officers' voices betrayed their shock as they counted the bodies. 4 people, an entire family, lay dead throughout the hallway and bathroom area. The victims were later identified as 42-year-old Leonardo Leyva, Diego's father, 35-year-old Adriana Bencomo, his mother, 17-year-old Adrian Leyva, and 14-year-old Alexander Leyva, his brothers.
Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office!
They come to you?
They come to us.
On you, ready?
Okay. Well, I got that long hallway to my left right there.
It's clear.
Okay. I got a room right
Yeah,
here.
this is clear.
Got that long hall and a room right here. I could see
What?
what you
Hold on, I'm gonna clear this.
Okay.
Cool. There's a body holding that door closed.
I got your long. I'm gonna scoot up on you. I got your long stuff.
I can't open that door. Can you push through? No, there's a body holding that door.
I might be able to squeeze through or peek through.
The scene was so horrific that experienced officers struggled to process what they were seeing. Bodies blocked doorways, making it difficult to fully clear the residence and ensure no other victims or threats remained.
Watch your footy.
Yeah, come on, you.
Sheriff's office.
Watch the casings.
Sheriff's office.
Do you want me to hold this?
Yeah, hold that over.
Okay.
Yeah, ready? I'm gonna open this one.
Go next to Gaia. Right? And swing the door open. Yeah. Small closet.
Closet. Alright, I'm gonna over. Got you. Got it. Yep, and you.
Sheriff's office. Secondaries.
Secondary on that. One door. I'll go with Burbank.
Oh yeah, one more over here.
Hold on, we need to get into here.
I don't know how we're gonna get without moving him.
We have to.
Take secondaries, please.
Do you want us to push through this, Kyle? Because this is still unknown.
The officers had to navigate around the bodies to complete their search, a task that required them to disturb a crime scene while ensuring their own safety. Each room they cleared revealed more evidence of the savage attack that had torn this family apart.
Open.
Good.
Sheriff's office.
You wanna go with him so he can clear that other room? He's got another door. I got you. Huh?
You guys alright?
Yeah. This is clear.
They clear all this? There's no secondaries? Is your secondaries over here already?
No secondaries. Oh, wait. Is it just these 4? There wasn't more over there?
Okay, so
As the search concluded, investigators found the murder weapon, a handgun, on the kitchen table, just as Diego had indicated during his 911 call. The weapon had reportedly been purchased by Diego's father, Leonardo, adding another tragic layer to the case.
Did you check the dryer? Washer. Under the bed?
Yeah, I just did.
Okay, closet.
Okay. Fall back up. Do me a perimeter.
No case. He's still with him. He's in Burbank's unit now.
Is he doing her?
Yeah.
So, juvenile.
Yeah, he's 16. His name's Diego. It's not going to be that Leonardo there.
The 1080.
Was the dad?
Just so we know.
Just leave it there.
I wanted to get the make Ruger P95.
Since this is yours, just stay right here so that doesn't disappear.
Meanwhile, outside in the patrol car, Diego continued to exhibit erratic behavior, his intoxication still evident hours after the killings.
Sir, stop banging on the window. Stop banging on the window. Yeah, he keeps just asking for his birdies. Hit the window a few times with his head.
Center for the company, one by all in.
I'm pretty sure he just laid down now. All clear in there?
Look at me, Diego.
There, I got you.
Thank you. Foot look straight. Look at that unit. Thank you.
Diego was taken to a hospital for detox due to his severe intoxication, then transported to the Juvenile Justice Center in Albuquerque. He was charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder on December 15, 2024, and indicted on December 31, 2024. During interrogation, Diego reportedly told investigators that a voice told him to kill his family, suggesting possible mental health issues that may have contributed to the massacre. The investigation revealed that Adriana Bencomo, Diego's mother, was a respected volunteer firefighter with the Rio Community's fire department, making her loss even more devastating to the community. A grandfather who lived in a separate building on the property was found alive and unharmed, apparently having slept through the entire incident. The randomness of who lived and who died only added to the horror of the case. As of June 2025, Diego remains in juvenile detention awaiting trial. Under New Mexico law, minors aged 15 and older charged with first-degree murder can be tried as adults, though they are not eligible for the death penalty or life imprisonment without parole. While Diego called the police to confess his horrific crime, the next case shows what happens when someone tries to cover up murder with an elaborate lie about a bike ride gone wrong.
And they text her because of Mother's Day, and they haven't heard. The text never went.
Mother's Day should have been a celebration for the Morphew family. Instead, it became the beginning of one of Colorado's most puzzling and heartbreaking missing person cases. When 49-year-old Suzanne Morphew failed to respond to her daughter's Mother's Day texts, a frantic search began that would uncover secrets, lies, and ultimately a shallow grave.
The daughters are gone right now at the moment. The dad is in Denver for a job, and they text her because of Mother's Day, and they haven't heard. The text never went through.
The first red flag came when Suzanne's daughters tried to wish their mother a happy Mother's Day. Their texts never showed as delivered, a small detail that would prove to be massive in the investigation that followed. When Chaffee County deputies arrived at the Morphew residence, they immediately began searching the surrounding area. What they found didn't make sense. Suzanne's mountain bike abandoned off a steep embankment near County Road 225, about a mile from her home.
Where is it? Where's the bike? Oh, it's right there. Where was it? It was like just right down here in this little embankment. The bike looked, the way it was laid, it kind of looked like it, but there's not really that much damage to the bike. That's the thing.
Lion?
Yeah, it was just like lion.
No lion?
Yeah.
The bike's condition was puzzling. If Suzanne had crashed while riding, there should have been significant damage. Instead, the bike appeared almost pristine, as if it had been carefully placed rather than crashed.
Maybe see if you can get that up to the road and then fix the serial number or call the husband and see what kind of bike she has. Somebody check you on it. Can you try to call the husband and see what type of bike she has? Right now I'm staring at a Santa Cruz blue and color. One of us will stay here. On the bottom of that. That's right. Yeah, because the rim's not going to. I'm just going to start the rim. Not bad.
What is it? Arm car, Jeff. That's a big warning.
Yes, maybe. Be careful where you touch it too. Just stay in there. I'm not touching too much in case yeah. Something's up with this front tire.
The officers' instincts were telling them something wasn't right. The scene felt staged, but they needed more evidence to prove it. As deputies expanded their search, they interviewed people close to the family. One of Suzanne's daughter's boyfriends provided crucial information that painted a picture of a family in crisis.
Are you?
Okay, so I'm the daughter's boyfriend.
Okay.
And I'm here.
Is this your truck?
That's my truck.
See my did shit with that. Never mind. I got something here. So you haven't seen the mom at all, have you?
Yep, so the two daughters are gone right now at the moment. The dad is in Denver for a job, and they text her because of Mother's Day, and they haven't heard. The text never went through, like it never delivered since this morning. And she's a big mountain biker. She normally takes her car, and her bike's normally in the back of that. It's gone.
Was this open when you...
The boyfriend revealed that Suzanne was an experienced mountain biker who always transported her bike in her car. The fact that her car was still at home, but her bike was found abandoned on a trail she wouldn't normally ride, raised immediate suspicions.
Has she ever gone up 225?
Colorado Trail right there?
Like, you know the big hill once you come off the highway?
Well, she hasn't, and I haven't checked there yet because that climb at the beginning is really hard. Yeah. And I think that it would be out of characteristic for her to do that. But I mean, someone needs to go there, I think.
Why would you say it is like on carry?
Well, because it's kind of a crazy. It's kind of a crazy climb to get up there. It's like not really rideable. You got to push your bike before you can start riding.
All right.
Yeah.
The boyfriend's knowledge of Suzanne's riding habits was crucial. He knew she would never attempt such a difficult trail, especially not without her car for transport. When Barry Morphew returned from his work trip in Denver, his behavior immediately caught officers' attention. His explanation for Suzanne's disappearance seemed rehearsed and contained concerning details.
I got the husband on scene here with me.
I'm here with my daughter. She's at Barry's house.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can go down there.
Is it a crash?
I mean, the bike looked, the way it was laid, it kind of looked like it, but there's not really that much damage to the bike. That's the thing.
Lion?
Yeah, it was just like
Was
lion.
it no lion? Mountain
I didn't see anything that would indicate.
Barry's immediate suggestion that a mountain lion might have attacked Suzanne seemed odd to investigators. Mountain lions rarely attack adult humans, and there was no evidence of any animal activity at the scene.
Hey, and Barry, I know this is tough right now. Do you mind if I just get your driver's license for our report stuff? Search and rescue's on their way. Hey, Barry, and then I'll probably need your help to kind of tell me some of the trails that she frequents so we can backtrack some of that stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Oh, man. And she's an avid mountain biker, right?
It's just started. She's been here.
Barry appeared cooperative on the surface, but his demeanor seemed off to the experienced deputies. Something about his responses didn't feel genuine. During the interviews, investigators learned disturbing information about the Morphew marriage that Barry had failed to mention.
I know this is a weird question, but do Barry and Suzanne get along pretty well?
You can answer your own. You know, I think they've had some problems.
Okay.
Yeah, in the past.
Like, just normal
husband and wife type deals.
They like talk about separating or anything?
They
like
have,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
I would, yeah.
And you know this through
Macy. Yeah, I'm very close with her.
Yeah.
The information that Barry and Suzanne had been discussing separation added a crucial motive to the investigation. The timing, Mother's Day, when she was supposed to be celebrating with her daughters, made her disappearance even more suspicious.
And just a confirmation, you left this morning at 5.
She was sound asleep.
Okay. And she told you she was going to go bike riding?
She bikes every day, yeah.
Okay.
She's going to bike when she gets up.
So she was asleep in the bed when you left? Did you say bye to her or anything?
No, she's sound asleep.
Okay.
Always leave her.
So the last time you probably actually saw her was this morning. That was it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been in Brooksville. I got a big job up there. I've been there all day.
Barry's timeline was becoming increasingly important. He claimed to have left at 5 a.m. for work in Denver, but investigators would later discover that his phone data told a very different story.
About 4 o'clock in the morning. Was activity on the phone? 5 o'clock. Oh, yeah, so we pinged the phone and it said the last activity was at 4 in the morning. Off here? It's off of the Ponzi Tower. So there's not any specific limit.
The phone data was devastating to Barry's story. Suzanne's phone showed its last activity at 4 a.m., contradicting Barry's claim that she was planning to go biking after he left for work. As the investigation intensified, deputies methodically searched the Morphew home for any clues about what had really happened to Suzanne.
Sir, when we go inside, let's just go directly to where something that she's born today, and let's not touch anything just for in case.
Okay. Is this unlocked?
Yes. Which way would that be? This way?
That's anything down there.
These are all hers right here?
Yeah.
Have you got a plastic bag?
Yeah.
Or a paper bag? It's good. It's sports bra. It's probably good. I mean, it's direct contact with the skin. No, we should just be fine with one. How do you turn on the exterior lights? Which light switch is it? All of them, Dale?
Yeah, 2 on the here.
Thank you. Hey, Anthony. Can I speak to you over there once we get back? Yeah. Right there. So, do you realize what you grabbed, right? Those shorts? Yeah. Those are for mountain biking. Yeah. Like the padded shorts you wear. Yeah. Yeah. So, that, I'm curious.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like they were bike shorts.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah. So I got them. You know, she's like
The discovery of Suzanne's cycling shorts in the house was another piece of evidence that contradicted Barry's story. If she had gone for a bike ride, she would have been wearing her cycling gear. The case remained unsolved for over 3 years until September 22, 2023, when investigators made a gruesome discovery during an unrelated search. Human remains were found in a shallow grave near the town of Moffett, approximately 50 miles from the Morphew residence. The remains were positively identified as Suzanne Morphew. An autopsy revealed she had died by homicide, with animal tranquilizers, specifically butorphanol, azapirone, and medetomidine, found in her system. These substances are commonly used by hunters, and Barry Morphew was known to possess a tranquilizer dart gun. Despite the overwhelming evidence pointing to Barry's involvement, the case took shocking turns. In May 2021, Barry was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, tampering with physical evidence, and attempting to influence a public servant. However, in April 2022, the charges were dropped without prejudice due to the inadmissibility of certain key evidence and the need for further investigation. Barry has since filed a $15 million lawsuit against prosecutors and investigators, alleging wrongful prosecution. As of today, no one has been convicted in connection with Suzanne Morphew's death, and the case remains officially open. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, watch this one, and don't forget to subscribe.